Hey, welcome once again to Jim Boy's Kitchen. Well, today we got a specialty for you. For many of you who don't know, we're gonna make shrimp curry today. Guyanese style tasty shrimp curry, folks. I'm gonna show you how easy and simple it is to make a delicious shrimp curry from beginning to ending. And of course, we're not going to walk around, visit any places today, but we're going to visit the pot today, the dish. Guyanese style shrimp curry. Welcome once again, Jim Boy's Kitchen. Let's begin. All right, here comes the ingredients, folks. So many things I use. This is all for the other dishes. We're not dealing with these right now. We got them standing by. The shrimp curry today will be contained. We're gonna have half a bell pepper. Yeah, half a bell pepper. Couple cloves of garlic. One onion. One nice pretty tomato. Some adobo seasoning salt. Regular salt for taste, of course. Got some curry powder. Some bad boy masala. Some black pepper here to give it the flavor. And maybe we stick in a regular raw pepper. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet because I don't want it to be too spicy. With that, folks, I'm going to add some nice, beautiful okra. Anybody know what this is? Okra. This give it nicely a nice flavor. Now, I'm going to tell you the thing about okra. Okra is good for your intestines, folks. It doesn't give you constipation. It avoids that because it's slimy, so it give you a nice slimy system in your intestines. And of course, we got a bad boy chopper here, my favorite. And of course, the star of the show. You can't have shrimp curry without shrimp. Beautiful shrimp. I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean this up. It's easy to clean shrimp as I will put water inside with some lemon juice and some salt and you take it off the shell. Nice and easy. So I'm going to start with the shrimp, all right? I'm going to get the shrimp cleaned off the shell and come back to you right away. And I got my boy here, my boy Mr. Johnny, just came into the kitchen. He wants to eat this beautiful shrimp curry, Guyanese style shrimp curry.
Curry.
You know you want the shrimp curry, Johnny.
Mm.
And I know you're going to like it. You prepare, you sharpen your teeth for the shrimp curry. So we're going to give this man a good taste. And you, looking at this video, you're going to enjoy your mouth water going to leak when I'm done with this shrimp curry. Guyanese style, Mr. Johnny in the house. Right? All right. All right, I just want to show you folks vinegar. Throw some vinegar in this bad boy shrimp. All right? That's how you do shrimp. At the same time, I want to rinse them off nicely. And I'm going to put some salt. Salt is to loosen up the shell from the shrimp, all right? That's all, so easy. And at the same time, we're going to have a nice clean shrimp. All right, folks, here we go. I continue. Folks, the shrimp is all nicely cleaned. Beautiful. I'm going to show you a secret of shrimp, folks. Shrimp is a very tender meat. All right, of course, it's seafood. If in any dish that you cook, shrimp should be the last thing that go inside. If you overcook the shrimp, it becomes very tough. It curb into itself, and it's almost like rubber. You don't want that. You want a soft shrimp texture, right? So this is going to be the last thing you put inside. And you don't put salt on directly on a shrimp, on raw shrimp. Otherwise, it's going to be tough also. It's going to be like rubber, okay? So you're going to put the regular ingredients that you want to add in for now. And here we go. I'm going to show you fast. Because we're making shrimp curry, put a little bit of bad boy masala. Because I want the flavor to start marinating to the shrimp. Just a little bit. You don't have to be a superstar to do this, all right? A little bit of curry powder. No salt. Do not put salt, okay? A pinch more. Okay, you don't want the shrimp to be tough at any time, at any given time. I boil this bad boy black pepper. Lordy, 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 I love it. I love black pepper. You could use your hand or mix it up, yeah. How about using my hand? I feel the texture and the taste already on the shrimp. Beautifully done, ready to go. Let this marinate. I'm going to cover it up a little bit so it can stay marinated for a few minutes until I get all the ingredients cut up. So simple, folks. Delicious shrimp. Look at that. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Marinated with some of the little masala. It's like you're starting the process. You're starting up a motor right there, an engine. So now, meantime, the shrimp is all marinated in the side. I'm going to start cutting up these ingredients. Just the onion, couple cloves of garlic, tomato. I might even loose this up later on in the pot. Cut up the bell pepper and this beautiful okra. Because okra is what's going to give it that wonderful flavor also. All right, so I'm going to finish cut this up and come back to you. All right, really, folks, this looks like a dish ready to eat, don't it? A plate of vegetables. You know, I do eat things like this, and to not eat the natural taste of that vegetables, if you don't want to make it into a juice, all you got to do is add a little mayonnaise, a little sauce on it, or something. Change the flavor, the strong flavor of the veggies, but you're gonna get it nourished your beautiful body. Now let me show you how to do the okra. So simple. You wash the okra. It's better to use a damp tissue or a damp cloth and wipe the okra. So, because these have a lot of slime. If you decide, the mistake people does is they cut this then wash it. You don't do that because the inside is very slimy. When you finish washing, you don't let water get it. Water will get into it as you cook that wonderful, put it in that beautiful hot water, boiling water, that nice syrup gravy. So you cut the big end first and the tip, the tail of it, all right? So simple. You have fun doing it. You don't have to be you don't have to be pretty to cook. Look at that, beautiful okra. I'm gonna finish cut them up for you. All right, folks, back into this nice pan here. I got the okras all cut up nicely to the tips and the head. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the good thing about this okra, and I'm not a doctor, but I want to tell you this. This is good for your intestine, folks. It let things goes by and digest smoothly and exit smoothly because of the slime. So this is pretty good. Also, broccoli is good. It forms like a brush and it brushes the intestine, cleans it up nice. You know what I mean? All right. I'm not a doctor, but that's what my belief is. All right? All right, guys, ready for the pot. Now remember, before you start, meditate and say, you know something? I'm not cooking. The fire is cooking. I'm just preparing. So that's what makes cooking very simple. You're just preparing the fire to the cooking. I got a vegetable sitting over here to the right, got a pot heating up to the left, and of course I got the kettle boiling up with water here so that I could make instant cooking, no delay in the cooking process. You don't want to put cold water. You want to put hot water so you continue the boiling process, all right? And of course, the shrimp curry, so shrimp takes very fast to cook. The main thing you got to concentrate is the vegetable and the way to prepare this wonderful shrimp curry. Easy does it, I'll show you. Now it's time for a little bad boy oil. I'm going to throw a little bit inside. Yeah, I don't want too much oil, but I want it to be nice and kind of a moisty. And of course, vegetable oil is pretty good, so you don't have to worry about fat. Natural vegetable oil. Hey, a little oily is good too, you know. Meantime, the oil is hot, it's getting warm up here. I'm going to show you a secret. I'm going to lower this down a little bit. I'm going to start mixing up the curry powder with the masala. I'm going to show you right now and explain to you why I'm doing this way. Now, folks, I'm not knocking anybody down here. But my belief is this is what I'm going to tell you with experience, all right? Many people, I noticed, they put the curry powder directly into the hot oil and start cooking. No, the oil, you don't want the curry powder the reason why you don't want to do that, because the curry powder absorb all the oil and then it's going to be uneven cooked, all right? What you want to do is start it off by, I'm going to show you. Instead of putting it in the raw oil in the pot so that it absorbs the oil, what you want to do is put the curry powder into a separate bowl. Let's be sweet mouth. We're making curry, right? Put some more. What the hell? Well, let's hope we go to heaven, of course. And now this is enough curry here, right? I'm going to add a little masala. Now, check this out. Many people, I mean, not knocking you, you cook your way, but this is my way, folks. Follow my footstep, my way here. You get it done the perfect way. And I'm pretty sure many people do it the same way. I don't want to kill it too much with masala. Now, what we want to do is add some water. So instead of adding oil, we're going to add some water in this bad boy. So we allow the curry powder to absorb the water instead of the oil. So when we put it into the oil, everything is going to cook up evenly. Look at that. Instead of the oil, it's absorbing the water. Because many people, I notice, they tend to add more oil, which is bad. Because when they notice the oil disappear into the curry, they add more oil to fry it up. So you don't need to do that. Just eliminate adding more oil. Add water instead. Look at that. Beautiful. Man, it looks like a tasty gravy already, huh? Yeah. And I got the oil heating up there. I'm going to go back to the pan. Now, we're going to go back to the pan, me and you. See? Beautifully. Now, there's no space for this to absorb the oil. It's just going to be frying nicely, bringing up the flavor, the smell-o-vision thing. So now, folks, it's time, this process here now is called kind of a bunjal. You know, they say when Guyanese use the word bunjal, well, this is bunjal. You're going to add this nice paste. You're making a curry paste here before the oil, all right? So the paste is going to be cooking through there with the oil evenly. Here we go. Nicely. Oh. If my hand is blocking you, I'm going to clear my hands so that now I'm not going to take my hands out. I'm not going to cut my hand out, but I'm going to remove my hand from the area here that's blocking you. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're going to let it cook evenly. It has that water. The water is going to absorb perfectly. When the water absorbs, by the time that, the flavor and the curry start coming up, all right? So everything is going to be doing its thing there. We're going to let this come to a nice, we can even add more water, believe it or not, folks, just to keep it going with the cooking process. But this would be fine enough. This would be fine enough. We're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes or less. Depends. Let's see how it, we got to just keep an eye on it and see how it works out. Remember, you don't have to be a superstar to make curry, guys. Now look at this. The curry is burning out slowly. It absorbs the water, the water burnt out, and of course the oil is there too. The oil is incorporated into the curry, but it's not going to be an uneven cook. All right, this curry is cooking equally because it's moistened with that water still. All right, so we'll just let it go a little bit. Go a little bit. Go a little bit now. Instead of adding oil, folks, look at this. This is the secret. Add a little water. Bam. Instead of adding oil, you see that? Because you already had oil inside. And oil does not burn out so easily. Water be dissolved by the heat. So look at that. How beautiful paste it's coming. Just to have it. You kind of look like Pira, right? Guyanese Pira. So now look at this, folks. Beautiful. It's coming to come. If you had smell-o-vision, you smell this. Lordy, lordy, my neighbors might be running over. Let's see my neighbor, well, you know, relatives and all of that. Now, we're going to let this cook and do its thing. I'm smelling it right now, very strengthening and strongly. Now, the next process coming and continue. With this, whilst I'm doing this curry, I'm going to give you a little something, and maybe a little fairy tale or something. This man went to a dealer to buy a car. When he reached the dealer, he approached the salesman. Salesman said, "Sir, can I help you?" He said, "Yes, I'm looking for a car." Salesman said, "What's the name of the car? What kind of a car?" He said, "Well, I don't remember the name, but I remember it started with P. The name starts with P." Right? The man tells the salesman, the name starts with P. So salesman starts thinking about looking. Salesman said, "You know something, sir? We don't have a car that starts with P." He said, "Yes, man. The name starts with P. The car starts with P." You know what the salesman told him? "Well, I'm sorry, sir. All our cars starts with gas." I hope you get that little one there. Now look at this. My remedy, folks. Do this my way. A little bit more water. Now, you don't want to keep adding water all the time because you really want to cook this down. Right? You want to cook this down. So it's going to be very good. You're going to let this cook and cook its way through. All right? You're going to let this cook its way through nicely. Oh, man, looking like Pera, not burnt. You want to make sure you don't burn your curry, all right? So now the next step, I'm going to show you the ingredients. These bad boys are going to go in there. All right, so we're going to let this come to a little more cooking down a little bit. All right, guys, I got my kettle whistling away. That means the water is ready to make gravy in that kettle, so the cooking process doesn't stop. Now the curry powder is all bunjal. It's been about 5 minutes, so it's time for the ingredients. See this bad boy tomato? This is what I'm going to do. I love to do this, you know. I don't cut it up. Look at this. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Put some tomato inside. And you know, tomato, it melts. It melts out rapidly. So, put a seed and all. I love it. Tomato is tomato. I love tomato. Now, I'm going to lower the kettle down because it did a job by keeping that water boiling. See, now the tomato sauce, the gravy is going to make this wonderful flavor into the curry. Now we got high heat and the curry is going to keep cooking, bringing all the tomato flavor into itself. And then we're going to put this bad boy ingredient, the vegetables. Remember I told you the shrimp kind of go in the last. That's the last thing goes into it. Even the okra goes before the shrimp because shrimp takes very fast to cook. All it needs is a high temperature of heat. Of course, high temperature of heat. That's a funny one. It needs high temperature or a nice heat to make it brown and caramelize nice. Now, this is the bunjal coming up, guys. Now, you know, I have a choice. I could add some potato. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. But you have a choice at this time. Look how beautiful. This curry bunjal nicely. The smell is there. If you have smell-o-vision, here comes the vegetables. Got the little onion, not much, you don't have to be pretty. And of course, vegetables, oh man. Now the reason why you're going to put the vegetables in with the curry I want the vegetables to dilute into the curry, and it's gonna diffuse itself. Bring all that strong spice out into the flavor of the curry. All right, so we're gonna let this go a little bit. Then we're gonna add a little bit of hot bad boy water to give it that simmer before we add the okra, right? Then the shrimp last. Now at this point, with the vegetables steaming down, it's time to add some salt, because now you could put salt inside because you want to salt the vegetables, and you don't want to put direct salt on the shrimp. Otherwise the shrimp is going to be coiled and become like rubber. All right, add a little adobo seasoning here too. Man, have fun with it. Put enough, to give flavor to the okra, and with some bad boy black pepper. A little black pepper. I'm not using fresh pepper today, so a little black pepper flavor going to be a kick to it. And there's a secret recipe, a remedy I'll put into this. Oh man, you mix it up. Now, this the salt is going to help to break down the vegetables and bring the flavor into the curry. Look at that. Oh man. Now, you could give guys that take a drink by the table this as chaser, or you could eat this just like that if you're, really hungry. But we want to add some flavor, which is the bad boy shrimp. All right, guys. You pretend the okra is hassa. The same way, this is the time if you're cooking hassa, you can put the hassa in there now, or the kiskadu to cook, and it's gonna give flavor. So pretend the okra is the kiskadu or the hassa. Now you put the okra inside. So you want to let everything incorporate the flavor of the curry and the vegetables into that okra. I'm showing you step by step, no excuse. When I'm done here, you could make a delicious shrimp curry yourself. Look at this, guys. Oh man, you have smell-o-vision, or you could eat through the screen. Oh, careful, people. Don't bite your screen off. Jim Boy's Kitchen tell you so. Look at that, beautiful. The okra is coming, all incorporating, getting the flavor of all the vegetables and the curry and the masala. Alright guys, it's been about 6 minutes into the okra, into this bunjal remedy here, the bunjal process. So now what we're going to do is time to add this bad boy shrimp. Now this has been marinated very nicely, right? We're going to add a few. Add it up, because we want to put a shrimp now at this point to bring it up to a beautiful flavor into all the ingredients. All right? And then we're going to add the water so the shrimp could slowly boil, not burn, not cook. It's broiled, all right? So we're going to mix up the shrimp now. Look at that beautiful shrimp curry coming up, guys. Beautiful shrimp curry. Want to take a bite? Psych, it's not done yet, though. Now at this point, we got the shrimp incorporated, bringing out all the flavor. Time to add the gravy. All right, put this bad boy bowl here. Watch up the fingers a little bit. Now remember, we got the hot water boiled. So now we're gonna cover this bad boy here with the gravy now. We'll call it gravy at the same time. How about that? Oh, look at that. That's a lot of gravy. This could eat with roti. What do they call it? Bus up shop roti? Oh, I know you're ready to make some roti and this curry here. Yeah. So now we're going to just mix it up a little bit. And we're going to cover this bad boy, let it do its thing at medium heat, guys. Medium heat. When the okra, now this is the secret, when the okra is done, it's fully cooked, it means the shrimp is already cooked and the entire curry process is done. All right? Now, this is where we're going to stand. I was going to add some potato, but I changed my mind. This is perfect enough. All right? This could go with bus up sharp roti, rice, anything. And I'm going to show you one more secret. And of course, many of you never thought about my secret. This is it. Tomato ketchup. You could use Heinz. You could use Anyone. Put some tomato ketchup inside. It gives us sweet and sour texture. It balances that taste. Because ketchup is made with tomato and, of course, sugar. You got it from me today. Then you're going to mix up this bad boy, and let us do its thing. Beautifully done. Look at that. Becoming creamy and beautiful. You could eat this with, oh man, there's roti and rice, and hey, you could eat it just like that. So we're going to cover this bad boy, let it cook down now. When the okra is done, it's ready to eat. Now, a curry like this, guys, is boiling away, coming to the finishing texture. Now, you could at this point add some boiled egg inside, or you could add, whatever you want, some Edos inside. But I'm not going to do that today. On another one, I will show you how to get the egg beautiful cooked inside a nice curry. Doesn't have to be shrimp curry alone. Okra is coming to a nice texture there. Let it go down for another couple of minutes, 5 minutes more maybe. All right, folks. Meantime, the pot is boiling. The shrimp curry is coming. I would like to say hi to all my subscribers. They want me to say hello. Well, a few subscribers. Of course, we've got to say hello. Hey, Shay Larson, thank you for subscribing on Jim Boy's Kitchen. Melissa Alexa, thank you. Ramona Narain, thank you very much for subscribing. Variety Gains, thank you very much. Doll Philly, thank you very much for subscribing. Vic Kahari, well, thank you, Vic. Also, we've got to say to Ian Bino, thank you for subscribing. Rudolph Vengasamy, thank you very much for subscribing. Jim Boy's Kitchen. We got Inticom, thank you for subscribing. We got Soul Reaper, very good dedicated also to the Jim Boy's Kitchen. Imran Mohammed, thank you very much for subscribing. Annette Desiree, Annette Desiree, thank you for subscribing. I just got to say hello to you guys and thank you. There's more subscribers that I'm going to mention the names later on. Thank you very much. Jim Boy's Kitchen. All right, guys, the shrimp curry is ready, so we're ready to rock and roll with this baby, all right? Oh, look at this, guys. Beautiful shrimp curry. The okra is all boiled up nice. Got a vegetable there. I'm going to eat this bad boy up now. So, you're going to make shrimp curry the same way I made it here. So simple to make shrimp curry, guys. All right, that's shrimp curry for you. All right, guys, as I'm ready to eat this beautiful shrimp curry, delicious. I want you to make it the same way I did, all right? With all those ingredients, delicious. So simple. You don't have to be a superstar to cook. The fire cooks. You just prepare shrimp curry. And with this, I got to say also to my wonderful subscriber there, Pastor Moses, well, thank you. It was great to see you at the march in Schenectady. Of course, the march that you did present there for Jesus. And also to Reshma, a very dedicated listener. Well, you are special. You are great. Also to Felicia, thank you very much for subscribing. Now time to eat this shrimp curry. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Make it my way, you will enjoy it, folks. Beautiful okra, already cooked. Now, folks, I must remind you, this is Jim Boy's Kitchen once again. Hope you enjoy this dish. Cook it my way, you will enjoy it. Remember, folks, once again, be kind to someone that's not kind to you, and kindness will prevail. Delicious. Shrimp curry, folks. Make it my way. Until the next dish, I'll see you then.